So, I am bringing in one of my old computers for a presentation at my work tomorrow, and I thought I don't know, have some fun with it and show it off. So, without further ado, here is my original. That's a Santa sock. Ignore the Santa sock. But this is my original Macintosh. You see the old ass keyboard. No escape key. I forgot about that. These old things did not have an escape key, which I think is awesome. I have an old trackball mouse for it, as well as the standard Apple mouse, which I think is pretty cool. And sorry about the video quality. This is happening inside on a phone. So, as you can tell, I have all of these are full of discs. I have tons and tons and tons of them, and not all of them work, but I'm going to keep them anyways, just because I think it's very cool. I have this entire, so here's a box. See the height? This entire area is full of 3.5-inch floppy disks, all of 400K floppy disks. So there's a little bit of a story behind this machine. Let me get rid of the Santa sock. It was given to me by a coworker at my first job. Name was Matt Douglas. He was a very brilliant kid, but had some personal problems, and partially as a result of those and other things, he passed away in 2010. So he's no longer with us. So out of all the machines in my collection, this one is here to stay for sure. And I want to point out, this isn't original. It does not have 128K on the front. And if we spin it around here, you can see it says Macintosh with model number of no focus. Focus. Okay, well, iPhone says no focus. So you can yell at Siri, I suppose. But yeah, so this is my original Mac, and it still works. I turned it on, and I was ecstatic. So here we go. We're gonna do so. This disc, probably can't read that, but it says Mac Write and Mac Paint. So this is a floppy disk, an original Apple floppy disk, in very good condition. I keep these underneath a towel in a air-conditioned closet, so they do not get too much humidity and they don't get dust on them. So we're gonna load that up. Press the button. Meep. A little Macintosh meep sound. Give it a second, and there comes the 9-inch CRT display. Just how awesome is this? So put the disc in. See those scan lines? The old it's gone. The old Apple Macintosh little Picasso logo there. So let's see if we can't. This is terribly blurry, and I apologize. I unfortunately do not have a better camera offhand. Oh, there we go. Haha! I have learned how to iPhone marginally. So as we can see, when about the Finder, this look at that. How awesome is that, man? Now, I wish, so it's version 11G, 1984. There's some Easter egg present on this screen, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. So, yeah. It's been so long since I've messed with anything in here. I wonder, the old puzzle that, of course, anybody familiar with classic Mac OS will recognize, and that I have always been horrible at. I am cursed with inevitable and unrepressible stupidity, so I am unable to complete any such puzzles. I am, however, able to draw terribly. So let's open up Mac Write Ooh, write terribly, I suppose. And actually, in the other room, I have a original image writer, the old dot matrix. And I even have a whole ream of the perforated edge paper. So let's see if we can't type something here on this awesome old keyboard. Hello world. Hello world from Macintosh. How cool is this? When I was in college, I actually wrote a paper on this, but the printer can only do, I suppose it's monospace or true type. It can only do characters with evenly spaced kerning, I suppose. I don't know the technical term. I haven't paid attention much recently. The old school fonts, Chicago. Chicago was always my favorite growing up. But you can see you have unreadable text, and you have New York, which I think was the standard for a lot of stuff back then. New York was the serif font of choice for quite some time. Geneva's still around. I typed everything when I was in school using an SE30, which I still have as well. I typed everything in Chicago. You see, you have your multiple spacings and your alignments, and see why do you need all that stupid ribbon shit in Word in Microsoft Word? Like just have, what is that? I don't even know what these do. Have 7 buttons and then 2 that don't apparently do anything. That I'm sure do some really ooh. Look at that. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know these things. I have no idea what they do. But listen to that. How awesome is that? You gotta love that keyboard noise. That's real metal underneath there. I actually opened up one of these keyboards because it was one of the keys, one of the contact patches wasn't contacting, so I got in there with some WD-40 and cleaned up the contact patch. And inside this piece of plastic is a huge piece of metal to which all the keys are affixed. This keyboard will outlive your grandmother, I promise. So let's. It's yelling at me because I tried to quit without saving my changes. Oh man, I'm such an awful person. But you're just gonna have to excuse the scan lines. There's really not a whole lot I'm gonna do about that. So we are not going to save changes because we're terrible people and don't back up our things. And we are going to quit, which of course takes us back to the Finder. And then we're going to open up Mac Paint. And we're going to try and paint with a trackball, which, as I'm sure you already saw, is an old school trackball. I actually don't know who makes this. If anybody out there sees this video, Assimilation Process, that's an actual company name. That is the best company name that never made it to the 90s. That's awesome. So, this is let's get it focused here. Oh my God, that's awful. That's better. So let's try and I can't even do cursor with a pencil. So this is going to go terribly. H E L L O. Yeah, I did it. I am a webmaster. I did it. So anyway, that is my original Macintosh. And let me show you the serial number actually now that I learned how to focus this damn thing in video. So it is, if you can see, model number M0001. Made in USA, ladies and gentlemen, when men were men and other such statements. So yeah, this is my little, that must be the power supply side. This is my little OG Mac, man. Gotta love it. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. Bye.